Hidden love letters revealed. She woke up the morning after our fight and stared at me like I was a stranger, insisting she remembered nothing, not the screaming, not the shattered glass, not how she begged me to forgive her for something she wouldn't name. I wanted to believe it was trauma or stress, but the way her eyes darted around the room, the way she flinched when I touched her, made me sick with suspicion. For days, she played the amnesiac, acting confused whenever I brought up the night before, refusing to meet my gaze, retreating into silence and showers that lasted too long. One night, while she was locked in the bathroom, I noticed her old leather-bound diary peeking out from under a pile of laundry. She'd always said it was full of embarrassing teenage poetry. I opened it, expecting melodrama or maybe entries about me, but instead there were pages filled with odd symbols, numbers, and single letters, nothing that made sense at first. The pattern was obvious, though. It was a code. The entries were grouped by dates, with little hearts and initials I'd never seen before scrawled in the margins. I spent hours trying to crack it, and then it hit me. She wasn't writing for herself, she was writing for someone else. The code matched a cipher we used together years ago when we were just friends. I decoded a few lines and my heart sank. Met at the hotel, he tastes like summer and lies. Wore the red dress, said he'd leave her soon. Every page was a record of her affairs, when, where, how she felt, secret jokes, and things she would never say to me. They were all written like love letters, meant for her lover to read if anything ever happened to her. The truth was uglier than anything I'd imagined. She hadn't lost her memory, she was staging an escape, leaving a map for the one she truly loved in case I dug too deep. I realized I'd spent years loving someone who was always halfway out the door, rehearsing her exit in code while I tried to patch the holes in our life. The worst part? I wanted to hate her, to rage and expose every secret, but I couldn't. All I felt was emptiness, because I'd known, deep down, the whole time,